Hey guys, it's Shawn. If you're wondering what a venue provision is, maybe you're a business owner, you don't quite understand what it is. It's a legal topic, but it does have important business implications, which is why I want to take some time today on the show to talk about what is a venue provision, what does it mean, how does it work, and then how does it really become important in contracts and contract negotiations. So basically, venue is where a trial would be held if there was a disagreement about a contract or some commercial terms. And so you typically will see this in a contract towards the end. It needs to be differed from governing law. It is often aligned, usually the venue, the place where the trial would potentially happen if there was litigation, and the governing law will match, but it is possible, and we have seen agreements where they disagree. You may be governed by the laws of state A, but the venue might be in a certain city, state B. And why does this venue or where the litigation happen provision matter? It's largely a matter of preparation, convenience, cost, and potentially some folks think about hometown juries. So if you're on the offensive, let's say you have a breach of contract case and the other person didn't perform what you think they should have performed under contract, so you're going to go on the offensive and sue them. If you chase them to a venue that is their hometown, maybe as that comes out in the evidence and the jury starts to learn that the company you're suing is a hometown company, maybe they get sympathetic. You would think that the biased jurors would be removed during the trial preparation process, but if they stick around for whatever reason, or just a natural bias for your hometown businesses, that could hurt you. Also, the cost and expense. These trials, if you have businesses from far apart, the venue may add a lot to the cost of litigation, having to go to the jurisdiction to litigate, to have to fly in and out, meet with the lawyers, hire local lawyers where you may not have lawyers already located. You're generally going to have to hire lawyers located where the venue is because of various licensing requirements and other issues. You may have lead lawyers in another state, but you're going to have local lawyers in that state. That will add to your costs. Depositions and other things are likely going to be in that state. Records may be located in that state. So you can see a lot of costs potentially for being on the visiting team, to traveling to the litigation. So it's really something to think about. These are the kind of provisions where people don't pay a lot of attention to them early on unless the lawyer flags them or it's part of a discussion. People, of course, usually go into contracts thinking everything's going to be great and there's not going to be massive disagreements. But if there is a disagreement, these venue provisions can become highly, highly important. So they're worth spending some time with. Now you have the familiarity when you sit down with your business lawyer that you can work through this and you can talk about this and you start thinking about what it goes into your standard contracts, which is where it's very important. If you're doing a volume of contracts, you're probably going to want venue near you. So in the event that these cases occasionally come up where you need to go to litigation, you want to be litigating locally rather than sending people all throughout the country. So it's something to think about. It can be a very powerful tool, but it's just something important to mix into your negotiations. Just did a video recently about contract drafting, and this is one of the things that you probably want to get into your contract drafting as one of the advantages of doing the first draft of the contract. Hope you check out our channel. Hope you subscribe. Do feel free to join me in the comments, but remember, your comments are not confidential, so don't put anything down there you don't want other people seeing. And I hope to join you for another video very soon. Thanks for tuning in today, folks.